Last time on the American Crappie Trail, after a tough practice week on Neely Henry, anglers found some solid fish, with most teams weighing in bags over 9 pounds. However, it was the dock shooting team of Randy Pope and Steve Dietz who rose to the top with a massive weight of 12.67 pounds. The father and son team of Terry Stewart and Cole Stewart sorted through dozens of fish to put together a 12.09 pound bag.
Great, had a fantastic day.
The General Tire team of Whitey Outlaw and Matthew Outlaw reeled in 11.69 pounds, taking the third spot.
We hope we can do it again tomorrow. I just hope we can, at least get close to what we had today.
Who will take home the new Ranger RT 188C on Championship Saturday? Find out next on the American Crappie Trail, presented by B&M Fishing.
Man, it's game day, last day.
Open that up.
As the threat of thunderstorms looms over the anglers, they're eager to get the live well checks done. Thunderstorms are known to ignite a frenzied bite, but it can turn the fish off just as fast. Anglers will want to get to their spots and grab their limit early.
The sun was out a little yesterday. It's going to be cloudy today, so it could change things up in a lot of ways.
I don't think the weather's going to affect us one way or another. As long as they pull water is the only thing we're concerned about.
First day, anybody's game. Second day, you got to be able to put 2 days back to back.
After the first day, we're in 31st. I know that sounds bad, but it's not all bad. 1 or 2 good bites away from the top 10. It's the weights are that close.
We're just gonna put them down and grind it out.
We'll see what happens, man.
Anglers ready for day number 2, Championship Saturday.
Second day of the American Crappie Trail tournament here on Neely Henry, brought to you by B&M Poles. And it's gonna be a totally different day. We had bright, sunny skies yesterday, beautiful weather. Now today we got tornadoes coming.
Yeah, we've got a squall line of storms with thunder, lightning. Those shallow fish may very well be affected by this storm system.
You know it's gonna be a different day today. Those fish do not like thunder. They do not like lightning. It's like 2 tournaments. Yesterday was one tournament, today's gonna be another tournament. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen.
You know, my point today is the ones that can adjust hour to hour stand the best chance to take home a brand new Ranger RT 188C with a 115 horsepower Evinrude motor. It's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to see what happens at weigh-in.
On day 2, many anglers head back to their top producing spots from day 1, counting on these spots to replenish. Replenishing is the theory that if you take a big crappie off a spot or structure, another one will take its place.
You never know.
For Solomon and Walters, they are back in their first spot from day 1. This location got them their limit quickly yesterday, and they're counting on it to produce their 7 fish again before the storms roll in.
We're day 2 here on Neely Henry. We're spider rigging, we're on the main creek. There's some standing timber down there. There's a little bit of current. We're trying to accommodate for the current a little bit, but we fished a couple different places yesterday. This is where we started yesterday, and this is where we start today to make sure we get our 7 fish.
Number 7 right there. Got a limit today. Early, now we start calling.
The General Tire sponsored team of Whitey and Matthew Outlaw are just under a pound out of the lead. Whitey and Matthew fish for crappie in every conceivable type of water, from swamps to rivers to open water. If there's a body of water that hold big crappie in the south, chances are they've fished it.
It's 9:30. We've only been fishing, 2.5 hours. We got plenty of time left. Yesterday, our bite didn't really pick up till after 9 o'clock. I'm luckily getting to fish my first tournament with my father. We fished together my whole life, but we've never really got to fish a tournament together.
He was a lot of fun to raise. Me and him had a lot of fun. Very few fathers can say that the most fun they had in their life was raising their son. I can say that honestly. I mean, we had a lot of fun hunting, fishing.
We get along great. I mean, it's like any other father and son. We're gonna butt heads every now and then, but it means a lot, and it'd mean a lot more if we won it. But we just gotta stick a couple good fish and grind it out.
The leading team of Pope and Dietz found their day one success by dock shooting. With overcast skies and thunderstorms on the way, will their fish continue to bite?
Fishing these docks is not rocket science. It's not really that hard. It's just finding the right dock at the right depth at the right time. This dock here is off of the main channel. I'm sitting in 21 feet of water. The dock's in probably 8 to 10 foot of water.
Yeah, I think one of the keys to dock fishing is finding a dock that not only has some good water on the front of it, but where it stays relatively deep going back into the shoreline. That seems to hold a better fish.
That's a pound and quarter, pound and a half float. Woo! Yes.
Pound and a quarter,
Pound and a half.
pound and a half. What happens is in the afternoon the sun gets out, the water warms up, and then especially when they're in spawning mode, they'll start gravitating toward their shallow waters.
Looks like the leading team of Pope and Dietz are on a strong bite this morning. But will it continue after the storms roll through?
A pound and a half or at least.
With threatening weather approaching, it's important to note that the American Crappie Trail requires all anglers to notify the tournament director if they take their boat out of the water. This ensures that the level of transparency ACT strives for is upheld and all anglers are competing fairly. Safety is paramount to ACT. Will our teams get back on their strong bites, or will the weather shut the fish down? Find out next on the American Crappie Trail.
Lucas Oil's Synthetic Blend 2-Cycle Outboard Engine Oil will not only produce a level of confidence with each trip to the lake, but also provide trust backed by rigorous testing on the track as well as on the water. Lucas Synthetic Blend 2-Cycle Oil has an extensive additive package that will provide clean burning, smooth running, and maximum performance stability to any outboard on the market today. Lucas Synthetic Blend 2-Cycle Oil will not void your manufacturer's warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine Products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Clean up your toughest messes super easy, super fast. Only Super Clean is formulated to do the work for you. Just spray it on and watch the grease and grime wash away. Super Clean is the only cleaner degreaser that is scientifically formulated to kick any mess to the curb, so you can move on to more important things. For all of your greasiest, grimiest, toughest tasks around the house, shop, or garage, Super Clean gets the job done. Super Clean. Super easy, super fast.
B&M Poles, the #1 crappie pole company in the world. Whether you are jigging, trolling, pulling, or pushing, B&M has your pole. Third-generation family company with over 7 years experience. Home to the Bucks Graphite Jig Pole, the first and best-selling graphite jig pole in the U.S. for over 35 years. Visit bnmpoles.com for yours today.
Here at Frontier Metal, keeping our customers satisfied is our #1 goal, and quality is a must. Our managers and founders have more than 25 successful years working in the metal roll forming and building materials industry. We offer a large variety of wood in our lumber yard, as well as the highest quality premium metals made in the United States. Whether you're just looking for an extra sheet of plywood or a truckload of metal for your next project, you'll always talk to a crappie fisherman here at Frontier Metals, proud supporter of the American Crappie Trail. This episode of American Crappie Trail is brought to you by Lucas Oil Marine Products, made in America, sold to the world. General Tire, anywhere is possible. Ranger Boats, driven to dominate. Evinrude, the official engine of the American Crappie Trail. Mid-State Seed, firmly planted in partnership. And these other fine sponsors. As the storms move out of the area, the afternoon forecast is calling for clear skies and warmer temps. The anglers are back at it, looking for those big kicker fish. The second place team of Stewart and Stewart have a limit in the boat, but much like yesterday, are struggling to find those huge Neely Henry crappie early in the day.
We've caught fish today, but we hadn't had quite as good a fish as we had yesterday, so we're hoping we'll pick up a good one here or there. A little cloudy weather and a little storm, but hey, we got some good excuses whenever we can't get them big ones. But
the speed and the depth is kind of different today. We haven't been going as fast as we were yesterday, and the depth has been inconsistent. We catch them shallow and we catch them deep too, so we're just constantly keeping them staggered.
Just gambling a little bit, man, hoping it'll pay off.
The team of Lundy and Hilton are sitting just 1.5 pounds out of the lead after day one.
Well, we got 7 in the well. We probably got just a touch over 9 pounds. Feel a lot better if we had 11.5 pounds.
We're culling fish right now. We are culling 120s. So we got some 140s and 150s. So our next cull fish is 120.
The team of Lundy and Hilton started the day in 6th place and are well within striking distance of the leaders. Only 4 100ths of a pound separate them and the next place team.
This might help a little bit. We'll see. 149.
Many anglers use different methods for tracking their fish in the live well. Lundy and Hilton are using a system that logs the weight and assigns a color that corresponds to a colored marker attached to the fish. This type of system ensures better accuracy, so there are no mistakes when culling fish. Mistakes could be disastrous when weights are separated by 100ths of a pound. The team of Preston and McGee have seen the action change several times today, with the rain spiking an aggressive bite.
Well, I think the biggest part, it was warm all night. The water temperature didn't change much versus yesterday afternoon, but it didn't drop off like it had been. And our fish actually didn't start biting until it started raining, and then we started catching fish. Of course, once it started pouring on us, they quit for a while, and then now that storm's kind of passed, and it seems like they're trying to bite a little bit, but the size still isn't there. The bigger ones, we're not getting them to eat yet, but we still got a few hours, so we're hoping we can just keep upgrading a little bit at a time, keep on grinding.
The dock shooting team of Talley and Baker have found a lot of fish throughout the week, but no big ones. Unlike the leaders, they've not been able to locate those docks holding the big kicker fish.
It's been kind of tough, it really has. We've caught a lot of fish, but
we try to just wash it under here and
hold in place, see what happens. Yeah, we've caught a lot of fish this week. We just hadn't got any good sized fish. We probably caught a total of 70 fish, but not even the 2-pounders that we needed we had last year here. I'm just looking for shade and just different stroke where it's hard to get in and areas that's real small. And like I said, no, I don't know if even people like to wash it like we like to do. I'm a wash guy. I enjoy washing the jig through there. Today I'm using a 1/16. Sometimes I use a 1/8, just depends how strong the current is.
The team of Minch and Crane are using technology to their advantage in a big way. With 4 sonar units on the boat, they have eyes on their instruments at all times. The back unit, sitting right under the rod rack, allows them to see straight down off the transom of the boat. This imaging unit shows them any solid objects sitting off the structure by even a couple of inches.
A lot slower than it was yesterday. Yesterday we had most of all our weight fish, or 5 of the 7 weight fish by this time. And today we've just got 4 fish, and none of them what I would consider as big as what we had yesterday.
It's just tough right now. Sun's gonna come out, it's gonna help us a whole lot.
it's just a different day. It's that's the thing about these 2-day tournaments. We've got a lot of work to do still.
Every angler's catching fish. Who's going to have that heavy bag? Find out next here on American Crappie Trail.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, gray head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
Land, water, seed, and sunshine. It's what farmers need to make things grow. At Mid-State Seed, we take pride in our partners and grow friendships too, providing quality seed farmers can count on. From quality control to packaging and shipping, Mid-State Seed works hard to distribute affordable product from America's heartland. Mid-State Seed, firmly planted in partnership. Abernathy's Cycles, an authorized powersport dealership in Union City, Tennessee. The nation's largest Polaris ATV and UTV dealership. Unbelievable selection. New model ATVs, motorcycles, scooters. Experienced staff with over-the-top service, repair, and diagnostics to keep your vehicle running at top performance. 64 years of the best quality service and the best quality products. Abernathy's Cycles, proud sponsor of the American Crappie Trail.
Launching a Ranger aluminum boat that's cut full of holes may sound a little crazy, but with so much closed-cell foam inside, it's easy to see the added safety and stability. It's a huge confidence booster, especially with so much quality inside, along with Ever-New D-Tech's unrivaled performance and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Ranger aluminum is built to excel and priced to be yours.
Power your Ranger with Ever-New D-Tech. Mission 22 is dedicated to unite the country in the war against veteran suicide. Bringing our veterans home is every American's job. Ambassadors are creating impact in their community across the country. Mission 22 has comprehensive treatment programs for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury at no cost to veterans. This is an American issue. No matter where you stand, there's a place for your support. Visit mission22.com to learn more.
For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
Crappie fishing takes patience and attention to detail. Details like understanding what a line does when a minnow gets nervous is a skill that takes years to hone. But the ability to read signs like this pays off in a big way on tournament day.
Come on. That's a good fish down. See him. Oh my Lord, get him, get him, get him. There you go.
Oh boy.
Hammer.
That's what we've been looking for.
That's it there. That's the stuff there, fellas, that dreams are made of, right there. Dreams. Look at that big old female. Yes, sir.
That right there?
Look at the eggs. You got look like a golf ball in the belly.
That fish is. That's a solid par 1.6. Right now, it's what we needed. Catch me 6 more like that, we're good to go. Care if I catch another one the rest of the day. I'll net them all day long.
That's all we got to do.
There's a big egg sack on that fish right there. It's got a stubby tail, but
that's a good fish. Decent. What was that? That was about sloppy looking.
Yeah, it was.
That was some ugly dip netting right there.
In and out.
94. Man, where'd the big ones all go?
The team of Stewart and Stewart currently sit in second place, just over a half pound out of first position. The Stewarts have had no problem catching fish this weekend, but they're going to need some big kickers in order to take home that first place payout.
Yeah, it's nice little crappie. We're looking for a little bit bigger. We got a few of these. We need to hone in on some bigger ones.
Nice to see one.
Yeah, exactly. Hadn't seen one for a while.
The team of Minch and Crane are sitting in fourth place, needing to upgrade their bag.
Yeah, minnow getting nervous. We're hoping now you'll see a little flicker at the end of the line.
The persistent overcast skies and rain have not made it easy on this team. Long line trolling, they're looking for the sunshine to ignite the bite.
There we go. Little sunshine. Sun just came out 5 minutes ago. And that's the best fish we've got today so far. So we're hoping it continues. Pick up some more. We're starting to see more fish stacked up instead of scattered everywhere. This morning we just seen fish just scattered, and one or two here. Now we're starting to see piles of them just hanging out.
Capps and Coleman are two of the finest fishermen to have ever sat behind a B&M pole. In this instance, we see the team hook up with a catfish. Steve Coleman didn't take a chance on getting wrapped behind the other lines, so he picked the fish up and lifted it clear of the other rods. This quick decision probably saved the team several minutes of downtime. Reactions like this come from years of tournament experience. As time winds down, will the super clean team of Capps and Coleman, 2017 Anglers of the Year, have enough to climb to first from fifth position? And will Lundy and Hilton call enough fish to make the climb from sixth?
Here we go. Good God, it's a good one. Or it feels like a good one. Oh yeah, baby. Get that kicker in. That's him. See what it come on. Oh yeah.
One we're looking for.
That's gonna help. Name of the game here. Don't know how big he is. We're gonna find out. She's got a big old belly on her. Let's see what we got here. 174.
Lundy and Hilton are able to cull with this 1 3/4 pound fish, improving their bag dramatically.
That big old fat belly.
Thank you.
Anglers like Outlaw and Outlaw, Lundy and Hilton, Solomon and Walters are starting to see some good-sized females become active. Big females mean big weights at the scales. Stay tuned. Day 2 weigh-ins are next, right here on the American Crappie Trail. Many people look at a lake and feel a sense of calm serenity. Crappie fishermen feel the heart-pounding anticipation of the thump. That's why host Russ Bailey is addicted to crappie fishing. It's this addiction that takes Russ from the Midwest to the Deep South in search of the best lakes, techniques, and patterns from some of the best crappie anglers in the country. Right here on Brush Pile Fishing.
B&M Poles. The #1 crappie pole company in the world. Whether you are jigging, trolling, pulling, or pushing, B&M has your pole. 3rd-generation family company with over 7 years experience. Home to the Bucks Graphite Jig Pole, the first and best-selling graphite jig pole in the U.S. for over 35 years. Visit bnmpoles.com for yours today.
This episode of the American Crappie Trail is brought to you by B&M Fishing. Quality, performance, and service for over 70 years. Super clean, super easy, super fast, super clean. Engel Coolers, the original high-performance cooler. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. And these other fine sponsors. As fishing comes to an end, the teams must decide which fish to call and head to the weigh-in.
My tip, when you're throwing them back that size, you're okay. You've done good.
As the action on day 2 draws to a close and anglers line up for the drive-through weigh-in, there's one thing on everyone's mind. Who will have those big Neely Henry kicker fish? It's very important to the American Crappie Trail that our fisheries are protected. With the use of mesh bags and holding tanks, along with drive-through weigh-ins, the fish caught on the trail are kept in aerated water longer, providing the oxygen the fish need to ensure a successful release and a continued healthy crappie fishery. At the 2018 Neely Henry tournament, ACT has elected to go with the drive-through format, which makes for a great show as healthy fish are pulled from the live wells one by one. As anglers pass through the scales, it's Ron Lundy and Joey Hilton who take solid control of the hot seat early with a total 2-day weight of 23.2 pounds.
12:04, that's going to put you at 23:20.
Whitey and Matthew Outlaw were next to the scales, but even with an impressive weight of 22.3 pounds, they were not able to take control of the lead.
10:61, I hear the call. Oh no, from below.
Ronnie Capps and Steve Coleman head to the scales with an impressive bag of fish, but came up short as well with a 2-day total of 22.11. It was T.C. Lloyd and Justin Gainey in 4th with 21.85, and Terry and Cole Stewart just behind in 5th position with 21.7 pounds.
And your 2018 Neely Henry champions right here in Gadsden, Alabama is going to be Ron Lundy and Joey Hilton, 23:20. Check it out, boys. Good for a $25,000 RT-188C Drake boat. And you know what? I just happen to have a little bit of jewelry behind me, too. Okay.
So much action on the water. Big fish, big weights, and a beautiful lake. Let's hear from the winners.
Oh, it was great. It was awesome. Never fished ACT, class act. Glad you guys came down here. We're glad we came down here and fish against the best in the world. It was a privilege. It's an honor.
I had a blast today. It's, like I said, it's the first time we've ever fished a tournament together, and it means a lot. And we really had last days we had a good time.
And that wraps up Championship Saturday and the first tournament of the year. The race for the Angler Team of the Year title has begun, and every fish counts. Don't miss next week as the American Crappie Trail travels to Ross Barnett Reservoir, Mississippi, where the best anglers in the country will vie for bragging rights and their share of more than $62,000, including a brand new Ranger 188C powered by Evinrude.